What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video here on my channel. As you can see behind me, Emirates Stadium, it's finally time to properly kick off the season. Obviously, pre-season game, Emirates Cup. Just 1 week left to go until the Premier League kicks off, with our first game being against Crystal Palace. And yeah, just so good to actually be here at the Emirates for football kicking off again. Now, unlike the previous seasons where the Emirates Cup was a team, I believe, or a competition of 4 teams, this time it's just one game against Sevilla, and then obviously the winner takes all. Obviously Sevilla being a team that finished 4th last season in La Liga, I believe this will probably be a good game for Arsenal to kind of test where they at in the season and see how fit they are. Personally, the player that I'm most excited to see is Fabio Vieira. Obviously, we've seen a bit of Jesus in the pre-season. We kind of already knew what he was capable of. But Fabio Vieira is a player that we haven't seen yet. And we haven't seen much of yet anyways. I know that a lot of Arsenal fans, most Arsenal fans, didn't really have a clue who he was before he joined. So I'm just hoping he plays today to kind of get a hint of what he has to deliver for this season. Right, we're currently just about an hour and a half before kickoff. As you can see behind me, just right there in the corner is the media entrance. That's where I'll be going in from. But just before that, I wanted to kind of just give you a little bit of match vibes and see what the atmosphere is like on a match day at the Emirates. So let's go and do that before we go in. So yeah, as you can see there, some flowers were being put out for Maria to pay tribute to her, obviously being a lifelong Arsenal fan. And yeah, the flowers were laid right by the cannons, right in front of the armory as well, to remember her and obviously her legacy at Arsenal. Another person who's obviously going to get paid tribute to today is obviously Antonio Reyes, who played for both Sevilla and Arsenal. So I believe there will be a 9-minute silence or applause today to commemorate him as well. So yeah, we're about almost an hour before kickoff now, so we're just going to head inside the press entrance and kind of set up and start doing some work. Right, so we finally made it inside. Got my pass right here. Got my, obviously, a match day program right here. Arsenal against Sevilla. Got my water. I'm going to quickly show you actually some of the food and what you actually get in the match day hospitality as part of the media team. I can show you some of the food right now. There you go. Anyone interested in what you get? There's some bread as well. Pasties, fish, beans, so on. Haven't decided really what I want to get, but I'll probably just go for like the basic cupcakes or just something casual. I can't really eat too much before games. I don't know why. I just can't eat heavy. I just like to eat a little bit, just a little snack, and then watch the game and enjoy that. Otherwise, I can't enjoy it, to be honest. Here's where you do your work. So everyone has their own kind of little booth, obviously with chargers and so on and so forth. That's everyone doing their work down there. You got TV up here if you want to watch any of the live games. Right, so at the moment we're about 45 minutes before kickoff. Before the game starts, I wanted to also show you the press box and what media team at the Emirates would be seeing on a normal match day. So let's go do that before actual kickoff. This right here is where the actual press conference takes place afterwards, but you'll see that later, so don't worry. Let's go. Right, let's go up to where we're actually sitting so you can see. You're actually not at the top. A lot of the normal other Premier League teams put you right on top, but in here you're just kind of in the middle. So this is all the way at the back. So these are the back seats. So this is kind of the furthest person back in media. This is their view right about here. So you got a pretty good view of pretty much the whole pitch. And then you've got screens over here as well, and screens right in front of you, because you can't really see the screens that are in a corner of the stadium. You kind of have to put your head down a little bit. These are the new screens, by the way, as well. So I believe they've been upgraded, yeah. So these screens should be the new ones. But yeah, amazing stadium. All right, so we're about literally a few seconds before kickoff right here. Really excited to see Zinchenko, really excited to see Gabriel Jesus, Saliba as well. Really looking forward to this game against a very good Sevilla team with an experienced manager and a lot of ex-Premier League players in this team as well. So yeah, it's going to be an amazing game. And finally, football's back. So let's go. We'll catch up at halftime and let you know how the first half goes. Right, halftime here at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 4, Sevilla 0. First goal, brilliant dink by Odegaard. Puts Saka through on goal, and he's put down in the penalty box. Penalty Arsenal. It looked a bit soft at the beginning, but after looking at it again, there was a definite push on Saka's back. But a brilliant pass from Odegaard to put the England international through on goal. Then Saka stepped up, obviously, to take the penalty. Converts the goal, 1-0 Arsenal. Second goal, brilliant ball from Xhaka to put it into a very dangerous area in the box. I felt like Sevilla defence should have done a little bit better. Bono, the goalkeeper, didn't deal with the ball as well. He kind of just pushed it away, and Gabriel Jesus gets his first goal at the Emirates Stadium. One of many, I'm sure, for the rest of the season that are going to be coming from him. He was just a little bit more eager than the rest of the defence and managed to get essentially a tap-in, a very scruffy goal, but I'm sure he'll be happy with that, and I'm sure Arsenal fans are happy with that as well. And then the third goal, Jesus once again finds himself in a brilliant position in the back post, unmarked, and luckily Martinelli saw the run and he was able to put a brilliant ball through on top of the Sevilla defence. And Jesus again with pretty much a simple tap-in on a half volley to give himself the second goal and put Arsenal 3-0 up. And then lastly, Arsenal have been obviously pressing very high. That's kind of been their play style, I would say, against Arteta. Very high press. I remember watching Chelsea against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge, 4-2. Most of the goals pretty much came from the high press that Arsenal were kind of putting on defence. Again today, very high press on the fourth goal. Made, again, the Sevilla keeper make another mistake and gave the ball to Saka, who was able to shoot essentially from the 18-yard box on his weaker foot. And Bono should have done better, not only in the pass that he made in the first place to give the ball to Saka, but in the save as well. It was a poor shot, essentially, that he just couldn't save. So yeah, Arsenal will be very happy with that. 4-0 going into the second half. Right, full time here at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 6, Sevilla 0. Very good performance from Arsenal. A perfect way to end their pre-season tour. And they look like they're ready for Palace. But yeah, for today, I'm sure Arteta will be very happy with that performance. Second half, much quieter than the first, of course, after that 4-0 in the first half. But Jesus managed to get his first hat-trick for Arsenal. So not only did he get his first goal at the Emirates today, but also got his first hat-trick. And then Nketiah coming on the last few minutes and getting a goal as well from a Martinelli assist. Martinelli, who I thought played brilliantly today and deserved the goal. And when he was going one-on-one right in front of the Sevilla keeper, I thought he was going to take a shot and go for it and get his goal for the night. But he was very unselfish and gave a simple tap-in for Nketiah, which will be obviously very good for him going into the season. But yeah, overall, very good performance. And now just waiting for the trophy ceremony. We're just going to head over inside the press conference, which is just behind me, and hear what both managers have to say, and then obviously what Arteta has to say about his pre-season and how he feels about the whole thing and how prepared he thinks the team is, essentially. But yeah, let's go. All right, so press conference just done from Arteta. A lot of praise for Gabriel Jesus as well and for the team. And he did say that Arsenal is still kind of trying to get some players in the transfer market. So there is potentially more players coming in, despite how strong the team looks. But yeah, he obviously was very happy with the team and happy with Jesus and how well he's playing as well. All right, guys, as you can see behind me, Emirates Stadium just wrapped up Arsenal against Sevilla. Very, very good game. Arsenal looking very, very strong. I mean, they couldn't be in a better position, apart perhaps from maybe a signing or two. They couldn't be in a better position to go into this Crystal Palace game. They've won 6 out of their 7 pre-season friendlies, matches, whatever you want to call them, apart from the Brentford game. So yeah, they're looking strong, and they're looking like, they could hopefully, what a lot of Arsenal fans would want, obviously make Champions League this year. I know there's been a lot of talk about, aiming for higher than that, but I think the first thing would obviously be for them to get those Champions League spots. And actually, one more thing just before we go, Arsenal fans, I want to hear from Arsenal fans. What do you guys think? How optimistic are you going into this season? Where do you think Arsenal are going to end up in the season? Obviously, a lot of guys are saying, 4th is the absolute bare minimum with the amount of spending that Arsenal have had over the last couple of seasons, last 2 especially. So yeah, where do you guys see this Arsenal team? Let me know below. I would love to hear what you guys have to think. But yeah, I hope you've kind of enjoyed getting a little bit of behind the scenes of what it's like to report one of these games. And I'll see you on the next one. If you're not subscribed already, just make sure you do that. And I'll catch you in the next one.